Tony D and Little Joan just off camera, and this is a Piney podcast, all things South Jersey. Sorry for the late night thing, but I had to do the live stream, and I got behind, and I had a big day at the Ocean City Boardwalk. Thanks to all who came out. All you Pineys came out. I saw a lot of Pineys today, actually, at the show. It was a nice day. Next signing is at Florence, New Jersey Library. Florence, New Jersey. Why am I looking up on my calendar? I could just look on my signings and appearances list. Florence Library in Roebling. Oh, it's in Roebling. That's at 6:30 p.m. I'll be doing my talk, How to Hunt the Jersey Devil. That's on Thursday. And then next weekend I'll be in Shanksville, PA. I'm going out of state. Look out! To do the Lehigh Valley Comic Con at the Lehigh Carbon Community College. I have no idea where this place is, so got to figure out my travel plans then. All right, let's get into it. Pineys. Man convicted. As always, I do the crime blotter first. I cut a bunch of them out because they're too depressing. So bear with me, and we'll get to the good stuff. Man convicted of fatally shooting a woman who was trying to sell a used phone in South Jersey. It was not Adam Sandler and Jennifer Aniston. I don't know why that still ended up there. 24-year-old Willingboro man was found guilty by a Superior Court jury Wednesday on the fatal shooting of a 21-year-old Lindewald woman during a meeting arranged online to purchase a used phone. So bizarre. Why would you kill somebody over a phone? That's crazy. Well, at least he was caught. Wildwood Crest Police, 15-year-old from Linwood, New Jersey, stole vehicle. Not the right thing to be advanced in, kid. I would say. Vineland cop arrested for uploading bad pictures of children. Terrible. Very terrible. This is in Cumberland County. God, that guy's going away, I think. Ocean County, New Jersey police. Suspect stole $3,000 in baby formula. Things are getting weird out there. When you hear crimes about like this. This is in Ocean County. Manchester Township Police. From the heist happened. The heist. You call baby formula a heist. Well, I guess $3,000 worth. Happened in ShopRite. So, but the big story. Oh, wait. We got to do this first. Wildwood mayor admits to preparing false tax returns. I've heard some stuff about the Wildwood local political scene, and it doesn't sound good. Massive fire destroys New Jersey church. This was a few days ago. This was in Burlington. Roof collapsed. More than 100 firefighters. I don't know why churches. Seems like when a church catches on fire, it's like devastating. It always like guts the whole building and destroys it. It's weird. It's very weird. So, and like, what the hell ignited? Like, what's in the church to start a fire? It's not like there's propane tanks being stored in there, right? It's weird. But the big story, this one. Don't use tap water in Philadelphia on Sunday afternoon, officials warn. But it wasn't just city officials. I got the phone call from my water company that said Gloucester, Camden, and Burlington counties all along the river had to be wary of using the water too. And that if you have a renter and you're a landlord, you have to alert your tenant of this situation. So if you're a piney like me in those areas, you might want to use some bottled stuff for a few days just to be safe. Now, already they say the water's now safe through Monday night. Who knows, right? I don't like what's going on in, say, East Palestine and all these places. I don't trust these guys totally, so I'll stay off the water for a little while and have access to somebody who's in a different county who's got well water, so maybe I'll just borrow some. New Jersey water systems remain uncontaminated after chemical spill in PA Creek, officials say. Do any of those officials live in my area? Because if I had a neighbor who say was a water official, and he said to me, "Oh no, it's gonna be fine. I'm drinking water right now." Then maybe I'd be okay. If these guys, I see these guys walking in with a case of bottled water, I'd be like, hmm. School bus left 9-year-old Mays Landing boy 5 miles from home. Well, how the hell did that happen? Did you just get off the wrong spot? Nick Ferguson's son's school bus never arrived at their home after school. Oh, they must have been freaking out. They tried calling the bus company to ask where the son was. They received another call from a woman who said she had their son and that he was okay. Well, that's good. Some sort of mix-up. Ferguson said his son was told by the bus driver that this was the last stop. Everyone off. The last stop was 5 miles from the Ferguson home. Somebody screwed up. But he was safe. He was probably upset, and it sounds like he was. Pleasantville, New Jersey, police searching for missing teen. So if you see this missing teen, he's 5 feet, 160, olive complexion, brown eyes, and black hair. She was last seen wearing brown boots, black pants, tan shirt, tan sweater, carrying a tan strawberry shortcake purse. She was riding a green mountain bike, but police are not sure which direction she was going. That's a shame. Oh my God, there's 62 missing New Jersey children here. You want to see the list and try to help out if you know anything. New Jersey school fires special ed teacher for complaining, suit says. This is in Bordentown. A fired special education teacher claims she lost her job for speaking out about her understaffed classroom and underqualified aides, according to a lawsuit. Brianna Mostak was fired from her job at Clara Barton Elementary School. Clara Barton? Bonnie and Clyde. Wasn't one of the Bonnie and Clyde? Was it Bonnie or Clyde's last name was Barton? That's what I immediately thought of when I heard that name. Anyhow, on February 2nd, 2022, in Mostak's termination letter, Bordentown Regional Superintendent Trudy Atkins said that Mostak had exhibited a pattern of disturbing conduct. She had been suspended for 2 weeks for unprofessional behavior, but the suit says 3 days before her suspension, Atkins commended Mostak in January 18th, 2022 for her patience and her constant caring approach. Something fishy sounds like it's going on there. Let's see what happens. Former Deptford, New Jersey fire chief dies after on-duty incident. How is he on duty if he was retired? It's weird. This was following a response to a fire. Oh, I guess he went to the fire. He had a heart attack. That's a shame. He served as a firefighter for over 50 years. Well, if you're going to go, at least you went in the line of duty. So, that's a shame. Anchorage Tavern in Summers Points will not reopen today. However, the bar is apparently still going to be opened eventually. The tavern is one of the longest running establishments in Summer Point's New Jersey history, open since 1888. So it looks like it is owned and it's going to continue, but it's just not open today. Who legally owns a fence between two properties in New Jersey? I would assume you both do. Who really owns the fence? According to Fence USA in New Jersey, the general rule is that property owners share ownership and responsibility for boundary fences. Yeah, that makes sense. So, but there's all sorts of other rules. Like you could take your, I think you could take your neighbor to court if like the fence looked bad or if it's facing a certain way, whatever. If one property owner installed the fence entirely on their property without touching the neighbor's property, they may have sole ownership. That makes sense too. The same may go for a fence installed on the neighbor's property. So I don't know. It seems pretty cut and dry. Like, why are you going to make a big deal about your fence? But who knows? West Hampton schools are reopened after smoke from weekend brush fire, but most students will learn remotely. Okay, that's a funny picture of the weatherman. Um, yeah, I think this was part of. Wasn't this part of the burn back deal? They were burning some underbrush back. Millville native Mike Trout teases upcoming South Jersey project. All right. Mike Trout has been the greatest baseball player for the last several years. He's a native of South Jersey, Millville High School graduate. Good for him. He just finished participating in the World Baseball Classic as a captain of Team USA. So good on him. Is he going to open something cool? It doesn't say. At first I thought maybe Baby 2 was on the way, then I thought no. Oh, here. His New Jersey mansion. Ah, okay. Where's he building this? They purchased a property about 8 years ago. Where is it, though? What town? You don't have to give you the address. Okay. Looks huge. Jesus. It was a 2-year plus project. Man. Oh, my God. Look at this thing. And his wife's spending that money. Oh, my God. He's got his own basketball court. I bet his wife's doing this, right? Like, that. She hit the jackpot. Oh, man. He's got his own gym. Holy cow. I don't. What town? I assume it's in Millville or near it. I mean, it's not that much to drive into Philly. Well, the location town where the house is located is undisclosed. I bet I could figure it out. Let me look. See the trees in the background. They do look like it might be pine trees. It's hard to tell. I mean, Millville is kind of empty in places, but it is kind of out of the way. But who knows? Damn, that's a huge place, isn't it? Gigantic. Oh man, when you're making the money. How hard will New Jersey crack down on outdoor balloon use? Oh, great. Another tool of oppression. Dozens of New Jersey municipalities already share rule books that ban the intentional release of balloons in the sky. Who the F cares? I know, they hurt marine life once they pop and head back towards the ground. But really, we need legislation on this? Bill in New Jersey attaches penalties, including community service, to the unlawful release of balloons. How are you going to figure... What a pointless thing. But let's get the balloon detectives in to determine who let these poor fish chew on a piece of rubber. Like, what the hell, man? What the hell? I get it. You don't want people releasing thousands of balloons in the air anymore, but give it a rest. What a waste of time. All the problems we have in New Jersey. Yeah, well, I got the balloon law passed. Look up why New Jersey birds are fighting each other while flying. Well, they do live in New Jersey. Let's see. They're doing the fighting over territory. Springtime is mating season. Oh, okay. Well, that makes sense. So watch out for the birds. Small town Democrat New Jersey mayor wants to take down Senator Menendez, and I encourage this because Menendez is terrible. He's the mayor of Roselli Park in Union County. Good. Get him out of there. Anybody's better than Menendez at this point. Meanwhile, the Republicans are battling it out. In Gloucester County, GOP splits over South Jersey Senate seats, and one of them is held by Senator Edward Durr, who just got in the last election and took down Sweeney, and they're trying to get rid of him already because our GOP is a bunch of rhinos. We need more MAGA guys, not less, you morons. You should be giving this guy an award for winning against Sweeney. Jesus, friggin' idiots. Please support Ed Durr. Poll. Most New Jersey adults say parents should help decide what's taught in schools. Absolutely. 100%. 100%. I say 2/3 of the adults say parents should be more involved. Absolutely. There's a new beer that's celebrating Princeton's University March Madness success. Okay, this is out of Jersey City. Made a beer to honor both teams. Busted Bracket. Okay. So good on them. Busted Bracket, don't mess with New Jersey. And Jersey looks like Jersey Juice. Yeah, Jersey Juice. So many new beers, so many new breweries. New Jersey Commuter News, Atlantic City Expressway, toll booths to be eliminated. Okay. The plan is to replace those old toll booths with the new system that's geared towards Easy Pass users. The new system involves installing those big metal trusses as we pass under. As we do, devices attaches to those trusses record our Easy Pass information, and we're billed for the tolls. Those who don't use the Easy Pass device in the vehicle, there will be a special cameras mounted on the trusses that will photograph your license plate and mail you a bill. That's just so, well, at least I don't have to get an Easy Pass. End of an Era is another big box store. Closes in southern New Jersey for good. Place your bets. I'm not even sure. Bed Bath & Beyond. Oh, they were all closing. Who the hell cares? They were all closing. National experts warn of 20 towns in New Jersey you should absolutely stay away from. Okay. Well, I'll be the judge of that. Buena? I like Buena. What are you picking on Buena for? Violent crime in Buena is actually pretty low, but unemployment is high. Yeah, it's a nothing town. Buena puts on amazing concerts that residents love. It's not bad. Asbury Park. Well, it's rough. It's a little rough, but I don't think it's bad. It's got great stuff in it. It needs help though. Needs help. Every year they say, "Oh, we're building a new apartment complex," and then they either halfway build it and never finish it. It's like they never quite revive the town. I don't know why. Trenton, okay, yeah, Trenton. Avoid Trenton. Trenton's not great. It's not the worst town. I'll tell you that. It's not like Philly, but it's not great. Wildwood, I love Wildwood. Sorry, Childwood is one of my favorite places, but crime is a bit out of control there. They passed a new ordinance to get cops back on the boardwalk because they were not arresting kids for underage drinking or harassing people for some insane reason, but they seem to be heading back towards track. I mean, it's never been great. It's always been a little run down, but I do love Wildwood. Vineland. Vineland's been a lot better. I mean, violent crime is a real problem in Vineland? Really? I mean, 38 per 1,000 residents? I've always found the place just boring. I mean, it's kind of fallen apart, but I guess watch yourself. Atlantic City, yeah. I'd watch yourself in Atlantic City, especially at night if you're not in the casinos. When you're in the casinos, you're mostly fine, but outside the casinos, watch yourself, I say. Plainfield, that's up north, isn't it? Violent crime is a big problem. Not quite far north, but it's not great. Long Branch, there's a 1 in 279 chance of being a victim of violent crime in Long Branch. Oh, that's no good. Egg Harbor City, are you kidding me? Yeah, where did this come from is the subheading. This was by far the biggest shock. That is nuts. Has crime rate that's 22% above the national average? It can't be right. There's almost nobody there. Who the hell are you robbing? Who the hell are you... I mean, it's not great. Don't get me wrong. Egg Harbor City, it's in rough shape. I mean, somebody should come in and clean the place up. I'll tell you this. It has a main street that looks very similar to Hamilton's. So if somebody came in there and invested some money, you could turn the whole place around and no problem. Put in a brewery or winery or both or a distillery or all three. buy up the shops, put in little shops and stuff, like revive the town. It's just ripe for revival, I think. I was there at the library doing a thing, but I didn't feel dangerous. It's right down the street from Bernald. So Lindenwald, I know Lindenwald. I grew up in Lindenwald. Really, little old Lindenwald. Average property price made all the difference at an astonishing 124K. 7% unemployment rate when only 70,000 people live in the town. Here's the problem with Lindenwald. We have way too many apartment complexes. Way too many. We had, I don't live there anymore, but we had a corrupt, we used to joke that you could tell where the mayor's house was by where the streets were newly paved. And that was a real problem. And they just kept letting there's just too many apartment complexes. If you come to Lindenwald, I hope you like living in an apartment, or otherwise you're going to pay an inordinate amount of property taxes. I would not move back there because their property taxes are just too high. So they should level the apartment buildings, a few of them, to rebuild the tax base. But it's a shame. And number one, Newark. Wow, Lindenwald was right behind Newark. That's crazy. Newark's, it's rough. You're going to compare. You're saying Lindenwald's right behind Newark? Come on, it's not that bad. I mean, Lindenwald again has a lot of unemployment because they had too many people in apartments and whatnot. It's not a dumping ground. High Grounds Coffee Roasters coming to Glassboro, developed by a team at Death of the Fox. Oh, those guys do a brewery. Oh, okay, cool. Have to check that out. Camden-based Haiku Group's annual entry deadline is Friday, so if you're into that. Sponsor Nick Virgilio. Haiku Association got start at Sacred Heart Church. So this is in Camden. It's the annual Haiku of American Student Haiku Competition. Oh, that's nice they have that. Colonial Cafe in West Deptford plans expansion. More dining and outdoor spaces. Wow. Some restaurants expanding. Good for them. Eddie and the Cruisers actor Michael Pear appearing in Atlantic City. Oh, I wonder if he's singing. I guess he is. He's got a new show. Oh, no, he's at the New Jersey Horror Con and Film Festival, happening at the Showboat. I've done that. I'm not doing it this time, but okay. So he's going to be signing autographs. So check out the New Jersey Horror Con. Flyers radio broadcaster Steve Coates announces retirement. Happy retirement, Steve. For those of you who know him, I'm sure you do if you're a Flyers fan. Crumble Cookies in Turnersville is now open, so get your cookies. 10 things to do in Atlantic City, New Jersey in the rain. Okay, go shopping at Tanger Outlets, I guess. That wouldn't be my choice. Visit Lucy the Elephant, not in Atlantic City, but in Margate, but okay. Go gambling. Yeah, I think go gambling is the number one Atlantic City thing, but okay. Catch a movie at IMAX Theater in Atlantic City. Yeah, you could do that. Eat. Tons of restaurants, of course. Visit the Atlantic City Experience. What the hell is that? It's located in the Jim Whalen Boardwalk Hall. You can learn about Atlantic City's history on the boardwalk, and diving horses and gambling. I guess. Visit the Absecon Lighthouse. Again, not in Atlantic City. It's in Absecon. But, okay. Relax at the spa. Yeah, that sounds like a casino thing to do. Visit the Atlantic City Aquarium. That one's a new one on me. I didn't even know they had an aquarium. I might have to go to that. And the new Atlantic City Indoor Water Park when it's open. Okay, what a weird list that was. Independent Spirits Distillery in Woolwich for National Cocktail Day plus video. I don't think I know this place. It's probably not on my list. I'm going to have to check them out as well. Who makes the best cheesesteaks in South Jersey? I will be the judge of this. I'm going to say my entry right now would be the Yellow Submarine. But let's see. First up, coming in at 27 is Pete's Subs and Deli in Egg Harbor Township. Haven't been there. 26 is Sacco Subs In Atlantic County, they got a bunch of places. I've eaten there. That's pretty good. 22, Ernest and Sons in Brigantine, once featured on diners, drive-ins, and dives. The only spot on this list I have not tried comes in at 17, Russo's Market in North Wildwood. I haven't tried it either. Sugar Hill, I've heard of it. I haven't been there. That's in Mays Landing, Millville, Vineland, Buena, St. Augustine area. Ocean City, number 12. Voltaco's Subshot, which is closing. I mean, that one's closing. It's a shame. The highest ranked cheesesteak in our area, coming in at number 5 of the top 30, is Tony Baloney's in Atlantic City. Really? You're not even gonna. Some of the places that should be on the list include Dino's in Margate, Vic Subs in Absecon, Shuby's, Good Eats in Wildwood. These are all shore places. You should have made it a shore list, I guess. But look, there are plenty of places further inland. I mean, the Yellow Submarine, top notch. One of my favorites used to be Nardi's Deli, but they're closed. And there's a few others I could name, but Primo's Hoagie in Sewell opens. I tell you, I love Primo's. They're really good. Surprisingly good for a local chain. Ocean County Man wins $1 million at lottery event in Atlantic City Casino. Good for him. $1 million ain't too shabby. Nearby shore community amongst most affordable places to live in New Jersey. That's news to me. 10 White Meadow Lake. Not sure where that is. Yardville. Huptom. I think these are up north. Gloucester City. It's not near the shore. But yeah, I mean, that's okay. Ashland. Ashland's very near to me. Interesting. Crestwood Village. I kind of know that, I think. Pomona. Sure, I know that. Down south. Clayton. Heard of it. I don't think. Brown's Mills, I know. And number 1, Twin Rivers. In Mercer. Oh, that's up north. Interesting. Salty and sweet Absecon, New Jersey restaurant serving fries topped with soft serve ice cream. That's bizarre. But, I mean, some people like that. I know some people used to get, a friend of mine used to get Wendy's fries just so he could get the shake and dip the fries in the shake. It's not my thing, but I could see how the salted sweetness is good. These beloved New Jersey bakeries are some of the sweetest in the world. I'll be the judge of that. The authentic Italian pastries. Luca's Italy ranked the most popular. Okay. Buttercups in Stewartsville. Don't know that. Mueller's Bakery in Bayhead. I have been at that. I think I've been at that. I definitely had some of their stuff. That's pretty good. Moosh Haitian's Bakery in Washington. Don't know that. Pinho's Bakery in Roselli. Don't know that. Del Ponte's Bakery in Bradley Beach. Don't know them. Natalie's Summit Bakery in Summit. These are all up north. Any south guys? Ferraris Bakery's Chip Bottom. Okay, that one. Kind of south, but Holland American Bakery in Sussex. Confections of a Rock Star in Asbury Park. That one sounds new. Mediterraneo Bakery in Bound Brook. Swiss Chalmet Bakery in Morristown. The Gingered Peach in Lawrenceville. Very fancy. Sorrento Bakery in East Hanover. Madison Bakery in Cape May. Haven't been to that one. Dorsey's Bakery in Port Reading. Dolce de Leche Bakery in West New York. Montclair Bread Company in Montclair. Souk Pastry in Ridgewood. And that's about it. There's a bunch on this list I'm not seeing here. Jeez. Oh gosh, there's so many bakeries down near me, and now I'm drawing a blank. But yeah, let's get a South Jersey list going, guys. Finally, the best in South Jersey. Locals pick the best 16 restaurants in South Jersey for life-changing burgers. I really need this list. It's hard to find a good burger in South Jersey. It really is. Oh my God! You don't tell me it was Burger King. Okay, here we go. 16 best. Burger Bar in Herfville and Sewell. Oh, I don't know this one. Back Bay Ale House in Atlantic City. That looks cool. It looks like a hipster place outside. Outlaws Burger Barn and Creamery in Vineland. That looks cool too. I haven't been to any of these. The Chop House, I think that one's overrated. I've been there. The burger is good, but number 79 restaurant bar and liquor store, the White House Pork and Pike in Hamilton. I know I must pass this place, but it doesn't look familiar to me. 79, number 79 restaurant. Kid Rips, I've heard the legends of Kid Rips. I used to work nearby there, and I hear it's amazing, but a little pricey. Holy City Public House in Gloucester, don't know that one. Tony Beef, I love that name, in Galloway. Have to go there sometime. The Red Hen in Swedesboro, it sounds familiar. The Yard House in the Morristown Mall. Vagabond Kitchen and Tap House in Atlantic City. Blue Monkey Tavern in Merchantville. That looks like a cool place. Surf Dog Bar and Grill in Woodbine. The Farm and the Fisherman, I've been there in Cherry Hill. It is very good. Again, a little pricey. Lucky Bones Backwater Grill in Cape May. And Kunkel's Seafood and Steakhouse, Haddon Heights. Haddon Heights, where the hell is that? Huh. I don't know. I've been to Haddon Heights plenty of times. It doesn't sound familiar, and the building doesn't look familiar, but I don't know. I'm just going to assume it's good. And that's it for me, Tony D and Little Joan. Check us out on Odysee, Bitchute, and Rumble for our more bass takes. I only got one bass take today. I put 3 of them on the site on YouTube today. So I'm going to wrap it up here. I'm starting to fall asleep. It's gotten so late. This is as quick as I can make them. So anyhow, what a weekend, and we'll see you